Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get the Hunt Mega Edition badge here in the game Pressure. So I've got it linked in the description below. Now, of the badges, this is probably one of the trickiest ones, especially if you've never played the game. When you start out, it asks you if you want to go to the hunt area and you want to do the hunted thing, and then you say, of course, yes. And then you go into one of these submarines. It looks like this is a one-person game. You don't work with any other people or anything. You're just trying to survive and escape. This is very similar to the game Doors, like really, really similar to the game Doors, like almost the same, just a different layout. So when you jump in the submarine, you're gonna have two items. You got a flashlight, and then you got a little flashbang light right there. So that just does a big pulse of light, and then the flashlight just does a constant light. So you can skip the waiting period just by clicking on that thing. Now these two items right here, the flashlight and the flashbang light, both of them are useful as weapons against two of the three entities that you're gonna find. There's also items, there's lockers that you can hide in, and then there's drawers and things where you might find items as well in the game. And also you might find items sitting on top of something like somewhere on top of a crate or a desk, like right here. You can see we've got a password there. You're gonna need this password to get through the first keypad. Now there's a couple of keypads throughout this whole thing, so check drawers and find the codes. If you see a keypad, look around and find the code. Be careful when you're entering the code though, because the one dude who goes after you, he will kind of try to attack you pretty quickly, but the only thing to get him to just kind of stay away from you is the flashlight. So we're gonna equip the flashlight right there, and we're gonna turn it on. So we're turning on the flashlight. What we're trying to do is get to, we start at level 40 basically in door 40, and we're trying to go down in the door numbers so that we can get to the end. Now you can see we've got lockers right there. Lockers are a good way to survive against two of the entities. There's one that's kind of a screaming face entity, and then there's one that I'm going to call a ping pong ball entity. I don't know. So the screaming face sounds like a shriek. If you see that, you want to get into a locker. And if you hear like, it sounds like someone's dropped a bunch of ping pong balls, get ready to use the flashbang thing, because that works against that guy. So we'll show you little examples of each. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get down here, go through door 39, and then once we go through here, we get to meet our new little buddy who's going to start following us around the whole game here really soon. So we're going to go through 38 over here, and I think this is when we get to first meet him. No, okay, 38. No, okay. We're gonna go down a little bit further. Oh, there he is. He comes through door 37 first. So he just sits there and stares at you. If you hold the light on him, he's not gonna do anything. But if you turn your back to him, he runs at you really, really fast. Like I turn the back for just a second, and boom, there he is. So if you need to get around him and he's kind of in your way, then you can do that. Now, if you touch him, he's basically gonna hit you and kill you for 20 of your life points. So you can see on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen how much life points you got. I've got 100 right now, and if he attacks me, when he attacks me, he is going to take away 20 of my life. So if you see lockers, there's a good chance that there's going to be the screaming face thing around, and you're going to have to hide from it. And the lockers also help with the ping pong ball guy. But you can see when you get out the lockers, he's usually waiting for you. So make sure you've got your flashlight ready to flash it in his face, because he's going to try to hit you if you don't have your flashlight turned on. So, and as soon as you turn around, he's going to come after you again. So again, if you hear a loud shrieking sound, and if you're around a locker, if you see a locker, there's a chance that he's close by. So get in that locker, and then you can see that thing will go by, and then he won't kill you. And then you can get out of the locker. But if you hear that shrieking sound and you don't get in the locker, that thing's going to come by, and it's going to kill you, and you have to start over. So also that guy right there, if you hear the sound of like ping pong balls, you use that second flashbang like I just used it in front of this guy. So you got to use the flashlight on the main mummy guy that's following you around everywhere. You got to go through the doors so that you're going down further in the doors. That guy right there, you want to flashbang him. The screamy face thing, you want to make sure that you get in lockers. Also, getting in the lockers will help save you from the guy that sounds like a bunch of ping pong balls dropping as well. So there's the three entities. The one you got to get in the locker, one you got to flashbang him, and then one you got to use the flashlight. But when you get to the end, you will see that last door, a token, and then you just grab that token sticking out there, and then you just need to escape in through the submarine. I think it's the same submarine you came in. But anyways, after you do that, you got the badge, and there you go. If you're new, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and thanks for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.